Oh, take me there. Take me right there. Whether you're looking for some spring break plans or a way to spend that tax return, hey, I just got to file them first. We're always looking for ways to save while traveling.
Yeah, and everything seems to be getting more expensive, but Expedia travel expert Melanie Fish is here to help. Thank you for joining us to help here.
That's right. She's helping us jet off on a fun getaway without breaking the bank. The most popular guest we have today so far.
Everybody wants to stay
Thank
for
you.
this.
That's saying a lot.
Yeah,
Everybody wants to know. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. Let's talk about some travel. Let's get away.
Let's do it. So Expedia's spring travel outlook shows a surge in international flights.
Here's
right?
here's what I think is going on. The dollar is really strong. In a lot of places. So I'm seeing some trending destinations really driven by that. Japan. I mean, the demand has been through the roof for a couple of years now. It's continuing. So Tokyo is on that list where the U.S. dollar is really strong.
Nice.
Seoul, South Korea. I went for the first time. Now, you have to watch your travel math there because I get there, I'm getting a good value, and I'm just spending, and I'm buying all that great Korean skincare because I'm like, oh, the dollar's strong. It's not that expensive, but that's okay. You're still getting value.
I traveled to Ireland years ago, and the dollar was weak back then to the euro, and they had signs everywhere: "Shop while the dollar drops." Finally, we're getting to go and recoup some of that.
Even Mexico, which is always a good value. Also, the dollar is strong there, and I just booked my first trip to Australia, where the dollar is also strong. So there's some long distance inspiration for you.
All right, let's mention those places where the US dollar is having her glow up. I know you mentioned
Japan, Korea, Mexico, even Australia.
How about from New York City? Because I know our airports sometimes aren't the best when it comes to that, although we are having a glow up there as well. Are there some destinations specifically from New York that we should be looking at?
Okay, look. There is a new feature in the Expedia app called Flight Deals, and you can set your home airport and see where are there some really great flight deals. Prices lower than typical. And I checked it just this morning. And you're not going to, I mean, just in the next couple of weeks, you can get to the Dominican Republic. I jotted these down for 45% less than typical. We're talking about round trip flights under $400. These are from JFK. Mexico, I talked about Mexico, under $400, 50% lower than typical for a lot of the flights.
This is round trip?
Round trip. And you can find these in the Flight Deals feature. From LaGuardia, Puerto Rico, 60% less than typical. We're talking about round trip flights around $300.
You can get your palm trees and sand just like you wanted.
Well, and you want to stay in the U.S. and still get to that warmth. West Palm Beach flights trending 45% less than typical, $200 round trip.
All right.
And now let's remember, you do that, and then you bundle your accommodations and you get the discount on your accommodations. So you're really getting some good value on your travel.
We know where we're going now. When do we need to book this? When is the best time to book our flight?
Okay. Here are the travel rules. To get the best airfares, you want to book 3 to 4 weeks ahead of time. Now, for spring break, that ship has sailed for a lot of the country.
Yes, I'm still lucky.
But not New York.
Yes.
Because spring break is later in April, so you still have some time to book that spring break trip. Now, if you're not beholden to the kids' school calendar, look at that last week in April. I'm seeing prices drop then, right after that spring demand starts to drop. And then in general, the 2025 Air Hacks report showed that if you fly on a Thursday, you can save on average around 25% over what you would spend if you're traveling on those really busy days of the week to fly.
So if you have flexibility, travel on a Thursday.
Book 3 to 4 weeks out, travel on a Thursday.
I had heard, and I don't know if this is urban legend, I don't know if this has changed, book your flight on a Tuesday.
Oh, that is a myth. That is a myth. I'm so glad you asked. So the Expedia Air Hacks report analyzes all the flights from the previous year and comes up with what the most current actual rule of thumb is. And on average, you're going to save the most if you book that flight on a Sunday, fly on a Thursday. Book on Sunday, fly on Thursday.
Book on Sunday and be prepared to leave that Thursday?
No, any Thursday.
Okay,
any Thursday.
Sunday.
But I would say the number one hack is to not worry about those rules. Let technology do the work for you. I mean, it's all in your hand, in your phone. Set your flight price tracker. Check those flight deals.
Okay.
There's even a flight price protection feature. So if the airfare drops after you've booked it, you get a refund.
I love that. All right, for those people who might have a fear of flying, it's also wave season. What is wave season? Explain that to me.
We are at the end of wave season. This is the time of year where cruise lines are offering their best values, their best deals. You can get add-ons, you can get discounts, you can get upgrades. So if you want to cruise anytime in 2025, now's the time to book, because the cruise lines want to book up all their cabins right now. It's called wave season.
I just learned something new. I'm
Wave
so glad
season?
I
That's new
watch
to
New
me.
York Living, because I always learn something new.
I mean, I'm
this
glad
is
I'm here.
fantastic.
This is fantastic.
This has been, you're aces. Thank you. I
Thank
can't
you.
wait
Where
to
are you
tell.
gonna go?
I don't know, but I can't wait
Cruise.
to tell my family. Stop
Cruise.
saying you have to do it on a Tuesday.
I'm going on a cruise because the kids, everything's
it's
right
right there.
there, and I've
Everything's
never
right
been
there.
on a cruise. So I got to
Wave
hit the
season.
open seas.
Oh, we'll talk. I have some ideas.
Fair
Okay.
enough. Thank
I don't
you
know
very
where I'm
much.
going, but we're going to talk.
Go ahead,
too.
take the teas.
Okay.
I got to go talk. Come on, we'll go talk over here.
You guys go
I'm
talk.
gonna get-
Thank you for
We're
joining
cruising.
us.
So